What's up, everybody? My name is Brascus, and welcome to another episode of Mordheim, City of the Damned. This one's going to be a little bit different because, thank you so much to, I hope I pronounced this correctly, Poato? I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. He is the first person to respond to one of my emails. I said in one of my first ever vlog, looking to the future, that I was hoping to have some more community involvement, and he sent me an invite and wanted to get involved with a skirmish. His warband, you can see there, is just a little tiny bit higher than mine, but we're actually pretty close, and as he pointed out, both of our leaders are practically twins with a mace and a missing arm each, so this ought to be interesting. So thanks again for helping me out, and we're going to hop right into it. He does not have a mic, so we're going to be doing all of our talking through text chat. And in addition to that, this is a skirmish exhibition match, because I really can't risk losing more dudes right when I'm about to start the next story mission, so. Cheer hard! Snicket's Shadows versus the Araby Rodents. I'm pretty excited about this, so this will be a lot of fun. I might edit out small portions of this, depending on how long it runs, but just so you're all aware, I'll make sure not to cut out any of the good stuff. Here we go. Alright, Lump. You are pretty much exactly where I want you to be. Okay, so his is way up there. Our guys are here, which means there's an excellent chance one of his troops is going to start down here. One of them will probably be over here by their cart, and a third one, I'm guessing, will be right up here in the middle. So we need to be careful where we put everybody. But Lump, you're going right there next to the cart. Looks like we've got him beat on morale. Our leadership's a little bit higher. One interesting thing, though, he is not using an impressive unit. He mentioned that earlier. So he'll have 2 extra heroes. He's got 2 gas rats. This ought to be interesting. 2 poison globadiers, his standard leader. Looks like he's got a gutter runner up there at 79. And we'll see where the rest of them wind up. I'm very interested to see how this goes, because I've wondered for a while how it'll balance out. A lot of times the impressive units are just big, scary things you do not want to mess with, and so I'm curious to see how 2 extra heroes balances with that. And we're gonna find out, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Okay, Squick. You're one of the slightly weaker dudes, so I'm gonna leave you down here. Okay, so now we know what all 4 of his heroes are. He's got a gutter runner at 79. At 69 and 67, he's got his 2 Poison Wind Globadiers. And at 55 down there, it looks like he's using an Eshin Sorcerer. So that'll make things really interesting. Best case scenario for me, the Eshin Sorcerer bombs himself to hell. I am also kind of wondering what rank all of his guys are, given that we're only about 100 points apart. So either my gear is way better, or our units are about the same level, because 2 of my guys are pretty low level. Squick Blight there, I believe, is one of them. He's only ranked 5. And the other one is, who is it? I might be getting their names wrong. I've got 2. One of them is rank 5, and the other one is just hit rank 2. So we've got 2 guys that are pretty low level. We are also playing with a turn timer limit of 90 seconds, just so we can keep the action moving once the game gets started. But just the same as we do it in the League, we don't like to rush people on deployment, because deployment means a lot. If you deploy incorrectly, it can really screw you. So I decided not to limit us on deployment options. Okay, Ricket, I want you up here. Corey, I'm going to have you with Ricket, since you tend to just be my, most brutal damage dealer ever. Though what they are probably going to do is I'm going to have them running down. Depending on how combat goes, I'll just have them book it south to try and join up down here, because I really do not like having our group split. Especially since he'll have a very, very tiny numbers boost over what we have. You are going to go down here, though I do want you close, because I'm almost positive there's going to be Snuts. He's the guy who's really, really low level. He's like rank 2. I'm going to put him over here. Apparently he doesn't like it any more than I do, which makes me feel a little better. Okay, this should be Whiskers. And, no, this is Buddy. Okay, so Buddy I'd rather have down here, because Buddy does have an injury that prevents him from retreating. He can't ever disengage. That's one of his injuries. So I would rather have him down here where I expect most of the fighting to take place, rather than stick him up here with these guys, and then have him be unable to disengage and go meet up with the rest of my troops. So he's got 3 Warp Guard left. And then the fun will begin. You know, I'll bet a large boost of our morale is actually coming from the fact that we do have an impressive unit on our side. Since he doesn't have that impressive unit, I mean, he's got 2 heroes, so I suppose it could still all work together, but... Alright, now depending on where his leader is, and where his leader moves, we could already be engaging in combat. Or at least we could know where he is. Personally, I'm hoping we can get through at least a little while before that becomes an issue. Oh, we found him. Or he found us. I don't know where exactly yet. You gonna charge? Oh, he's down below. So he went for the middle section. That could potentially make things kind of tricky. And he'll probably get 4 attacks. If he's the same rank Scurry is, I know more or less what to expect from this guy. Fortunately, Skrabak's got a pretty decent chance at avoiding being hit. Although he doesn't have a dodge chance because he didn't get an action first. Okay. Well, we're not totally screwed, and I've got 2 guys down there that can help him out, so... Squick. Let's see, if his guy was there, he's almost definitely got rats down here. So we need these guys to get over there fast. I did also make sure we do not have a backtrack limit. Okay, yep, they're way over there. They are almost exactly down here. So that's a bit of a bummer for us. We need to try and take the shortest possible path. And we do have a turn limit, so I've got to move relatively quickly, but we're just going to cut right through this building area. And head straight over this way. Yep, that's unfortunate. It would have been a lot better if he'd have made that, but we'll just have to make do with what we got. Let's see. I had 4 guys down there, only 2 of them up here. That might be a regret later, because it means he'll have a full complement. You know, he'll have the full maximum. So there's likely only 3 of them down here, but that's still one more than I'd like to be dealing with over there. But we'll see what happens. Alright, 55 seconds and counting for the gutter runner. We know for sure where a warp guard and his leader are. And I've got a pretty good idea at where we're going to find the impressive unit. He's almost certainly hanging out up there. Alright, we got a Verminkin. And then Scurry gets to go. And Scurry will unfortunately have to spend points to use guidance on Lump, because I am not willing to let Lump just keep trying to pass those stupidity tests. It's not something we can afford to do. So he'll guidance Lump, and then he gets moving. Which also leads us to this unfortunate happenstance, but we'll set him up right here, so if anybody goes after Squick, or anybody goes after Scurry, Squick will probably get a chance to come in first. Now, the 2 Plague Wind Globadiers. If I had to wager, he'll probably have split the 2 of them up. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of them emerge down here. Wherever the Rat Ogre is, or he doesn't have a Rat Ogre. I don't know why I just realized that. I know he doesn't have an impressive unit, so... The Eshin's probably paired with whichever one the other one is. I don't know. We'll have to see. He's got the Gutter Runner out there, too. I may talk a lot through this, just because I'm thinking out loud. Nothing yet. One thing we could be doing is patrolling the map and watching for trap spawns. Or, I don't know, trap deployments? Something that sets them off, but... We'll have to be careful for wordstone placements as well, because it wouldn't surprise me if he tries to use the wordstone traps to limit where we can walk. It's a strategy I've used before to try and sort of give myself a chance to hole up in a particular area. Man, he is almost out of time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope, looks like he got wherever he wanted to go, or ended in a hurry because he was out of time. He could also be using some of Mook's strategy, which is to leave them where they are and let the turn timer run down to give you the illusion that they're trying to move them and do things with them, but... For those who may be wondering, this is a root beer, not a beer. Not that it really matters. Oh, look at that. So one of the Plague Winds is back here, or in here. He didn't run out far enough to come and see me. But that definitely indicates to me where he is. Okay, Ricket, where are you? You're right, way up north. Alright. Well, he'll have 4 rats down here, and I don't want to deal with that unless I'm inside of a building somewhere where I can sort of hold them off. So, we're going to go with our original tactic and start heading south. Don't see anybody yet. Which is good news as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, still nothing so far. So take up a spot right here. And we'll call it good. Now my only risk is I don't want to leave Buddy up here. Or, sorry, not Buddy, Whiskers. But if I have to lose somebody, I'd rather not lose all 3 of them. So he'll just have to catch up when he gets time. Corey... Oh, I see a warp guard. Dave, apparently. Yep, I can barely see him straight through the fog over there. Well, guess we'll set up and wait for him to come to us if we need to. Now the Eshin Sorcerer, wherever he is. Ah, down there. So the leader and the sorcerer are in approximately the same place. Blessed with Filth, I believe, applies weapon or poison damage to the unit's weapons. Now what's he gonna do? He's just gonna hang out up there? Oh, he's blessing the other guy with Filth. Okay. It always feels really brave to me to try and cast twice, because I've had bad luck with casting. Whenever I do it twice, it's almost a guarantee that they're going to just take a whole bunch of damage, or... And whenever I get hit too, it's the ones that are absolutely debilitating. It's not like takes a little bit of damage, or something along those lines. It's like, loses the ability to cast for 4 turns, or becomes dumbfounded and has to suffer from the stupidity affliction for X number of turns. Man. Alright, so now he's mind numb, but he cast 3 spells this one turn. That's a bummer. And cast them successfully, too, I might add. Okay, so Skrabak is over here. What do I want to do with you? Minus penalties to strength, agility, toughness, and movement range. Could have him switch weapons for 1. I think this will work. It's a little dicey, but we're going to try it. It's about what I figured, but that's okay. Because we can still do this. There we go. And then Snuts can get in here. El Chapo. I have to wonder if he's named after the drug lord. Buddy. I've actually covered that in one of my videos. He's more of a ranged build, but I do still like to give him those Weeping Blades. But I have theoretically comprised a melee build for Poison Globadiers that involves the use of his, I think it's Frenzy is the ability, along with all of his poisons and Vent ability. Since he's unaffected by his own poisons, it turns out to be really effective to simply poison the area directly around your own guy. Well, I'm happy that I got a bonus. It's not a useful bonus, and I'm more bummed by the fact that I'm going to miss out on that movement point now, but we'll just have to make do with it. There you go. And you're poisoned, just like I was hoping you would be. Now, he does still get the access to the filth, and this could really hurt my little guy, because he does have a halberd. Which is going to make taking damage from this guy really nasty. If we're lucky, we might get to parry it, but I don't know that we'll get that lucky. Way to go, Snuts! Sad meme frog. Okay. Now, he will still get another attack, which is not going to be fun. Yep, and filth poison, but we only got hit once instead of twice, which gives us all the time we need to start closing in on his leader and one of his heroes. Now, he's still got help coming. Probably, if I'm a gambling man, he'll probably send these guys directly south to try and meet up down here, because that's a lot of morale he might not be able to afford to lose. But, we'll see. No guarantees on any of this. Okay. He's got one more warp guard, and then it's a new round, which will start with his hero, or not his hero, his leader. And if his leader has got movement range like Scurry, I mean, Scurry got from here to here after consuming 3 movement points. If he wasn't using those, he could have been all the way up here and probably made it almost completely down here.
A new round has started.
There you go. Oh wait, I know where his leader is. His leader's sitting right in front of me. I've been discussing this the whole time. Alright, Chapo, who you're going for? His parry stance is used, but my hero's going to be a bigger morale boost and is probably a larger danger at the moment. I'm wondering if he can disengage. I'm not sure if he can. It's kind of a 50-50. He might not. Precise strike. Good call. Come on, Skrback. I need you to get out of that. He's not dead, but that filth poison will probably kill him as soon as his turn rolls around. That's a lot of damage coming his way. Still, Chapo can't move. He's stuck there now. Well, he's probably banking on the poison to kill me, so... Which is fair. Yeah, unfortunately, our little Skrback down there, Poisonman Globadier, he doesn't have quite the same amount of damage, or, he's going toe-to-toe with guys who are a lot bigger than he is. Oh, yes, yes you do. But which rat do I want to try and hit? Unfortunately, I can't actually charge the other one, so we'll just have to go for this one first. Sad meme frog it is. 93 damage on a crit lump, you beautiful, beautiful dude. Wail on him. I love my little lump. Alright guys, time for us to start taking some of these dudes down. Actually, well, yeah. He won't be able to end him, but that's okay, because I've got other guys on their way. Meant to do a dodge stance with him, not a parry stance, but it's okay. And unfortunately, he is only a warp guard, so even though Lump did a lot of damage, not quite as effective as I would have hoped. If I can, though, I'd like to take some of them and loop them around the backside and go for that Sorcerer, because I don't want to deal with the Eshin Sorcerer any longer than I have to. Oh, and here comes the Gutter Runner. Was wondering when he would make an appearance. He'll probably take a stance right where he is and start shooting. Fortunately for us, a lot of us are engaged in melee. Unfortunately for us, he's probably got pretty decent shots. And he's almost certainly taken advantage of quick reload, so I'm not convinced this will be the only chance he gets. Unless he spends all his movement points getting down here, which it looks like he probably did. There we go. Scurry's turn. And now that he's got the Fatality boost, we can use Vital Strike. And go for the crit. All four of them, boys. Yep. It's exactly what I built Scurry for. If he's paired with another rat, I did the math on this. If he's paired with another rat, and he hits first with a regular attack and gains that Fatality bonus, and then uses a Vital Strike, I believe he has an approximately 50-50 chance of getting a crit. And then as long as if they make the stun resistance, there's not much I can do about it. But if they don't, that's bad news for them. Now, I'm pretty much giving up on our poor little Globadier over there. He's not likely to do real well, but we can dish out some real solid damage. How many rats is that I've seen over there? 3? I think he's the 3rd. Oh, that is unfortunate. Parry fail and a crit, which means he's going to have a stun recovery, which is really not good for him. Seriously, though, how many is that? That's at least him and him. So that's... Is that really only 2? I thought there was a 3rd. I think there is a 3rd that hid over here, so I'm pretty sure there were 3. I could be wrong, though. See, what I'm wondering is if it might be worth my time to take one of them and run them up here instead and go for that, that idol. Because that idol can make or break. Wait, who dropped? Nobody's dead yet. I'm a little confused why our morale dropped. I'll have to pay attention to that when I go through and edit this, because I'm not really sure what caused that. I don't think anybody's died. We'll see. One of the Globadiers is catching up, I guess. Take an Overwatch stance. I should be able to see him. Where did he go? Oh, he's way up there. Wait, way up? No, he's way down here. Okay. Oh, that little rat took my idol. That's why my morale dropped. That's also why he's got the little yellow marker there. Okay. Probably should have paid attention to that, but not much I can do about it now. I don't know, I guess when you're a rank 7 warband, looking at the morale hit from losing an idol isn't quite as catastrophic as it is in earlier levels, but it can be enough to make or break a win. Alright, Ricket. The Craven. We're gonna have to try and go for that, I think. It's one less guy I want to deal with. Wait, did he move? Oh, he may have moved. That's right. Okay, so that's not quite as helpful as it would have been earlier. Still, let's see if we can figure out where he went. Yeah, I got nothing back that way. Okay. So, let's not waste all of our time chasing after a guy that might be there and might not. So instead, we're going to follow our original plan and just head south. Really? Kind of tired of that happening to us. Yep, both of his Globadiers are down there. Aho! Might actually be kind of good to know. Well, I'll have him come back here. And we'll set up an ambush stance just in case, but we'll see what happens. Corey. Much like our little friend over there, I don't think he'll be able to move the full distance, but that's alright. He can get to here and take an ambush stance, and we'll just have him keep moving that direction. Yep, he's gone. Crap. But see, I did do this intentionally. I was hoping to get another one of my rats down there. Oh, that was a miss, not even a dodge. But if he disengages, and I'm not even sure he can because his back is too close to that wall there, he'd have to go running through all of the gross to get there. Alright, one down. And it worked last time, so let's take another parry stance. His parry is better than his his parry's a lot better than his dodge, so he needs to just keep working on that for now. R.I.P. I got a lot of heroes in this area, though, and I don't care for that. I know where the 2 Poison Wind Globadiers are. I know where his hero is. I know where his sorcerer is, and I know where his gutter runner is. We know where pretty much every single hero is. The sorcerer's almost dead, so we got that going for us. And we do have Lump down there, so if Lump can get a shot in, he can do some serious damage. I just wish these guys weren't so far away. And they're unfortunately kitty corner, which makes them that much further. Buddy. Oh, good. Buddy. Buddy, you're the one I need. Now, if I can get around there and lay into his leader, that would be the ideal scenario. And fortunately for me, I can. Now, we could go for a strong blow, but I want to get the 2 attacks, not the 1, so yeah, he's going to get a lot of chances for that. He didn't sidestep, but missing an arm gives you a big bonus to dodges. I just wish he had another blue pill so he could take a parry stance, but we'll make do. And El Chapo is going to be on his own. Unless he can get some of his work guard down here and engage with either of these 2 rats, El Chapo will have to make an all-alone test, or likely flee. And if he does flee, it'll be through the poison gas cloud and after taking 2 hits, and Lump should be able to give chase. And I really look forward to what that can do. But before we count, let's not count our chickens before they hatch and see where these 2 warp guard wind up. Okay, that's 1 down. We gonna get lucky enough that the other one doesn't either? We're relatively sure one of them's down here somewhere, but I don't know where the rest of them are. There's the other one. Can he make it this far, though? It's another halberd rat, and if he's wearing heavy armor, he probably can't. He can't. Okay, keep your fingers crossed, guys.
A new round has started.
Poison Globe. All alone. Success. Crap. Still, is he going to stick it out and fight, or is he going to try and get out of there? He's going to go for the fight, and he might be able to take Snuts. Snuts is a low-level dude. Still, it made me really happy if he got a miss. Now, Snuts is probably toast. No poison, because his Eshin Sorcerer is now otherwise occupied. Snuts made a miss. So he does get a 4th hit. No. Does he? He might. I think he does. We'll see if he decides to use it and who he decides to use it on. He might try and save it for a counterattack. Or a disengage, yep. Through the poison. And off towards the Gutter Runner. Okay. Way back there, huh? Probably a smart move. I really wish he'd failed that all-alone test, but we'll just have to make do with what we get. So, Squick, sidestep. Lump. It's not going to be able to get around there. I could intentionally poison him. I'd rather not. Plus, it's not really a good idea for me to send him out there all by himself. Lump, lump, go away, come again some other day. Let's see if we can get around there. We did. Okay. I don't really need to chart, although it's not costing me anything to do it, so let's go ahead and lay into this dude. Sweet! Although, amazingly, he made the stun recovery. Can Lump do it? Boom! Good boy, Lump. And then, Lump, you're going to take a dodge stance right there. Now, Willie P. What are you going to do? Gonna reload and take a shot at somebody. If I had to guess, it'll probably be poor little Squick. Or, is it Squick? I don't know why I get my own guys' names confused. Snuts. Yep. I figured it would be. Poor Snuts, he's only rank 2. Still, he's putting up a valiant effort. Oh, and then another shot at Buddy. How rude. Still, if he used all his points reloading, I could be pretty happy with how that's going. Oh, that's irritating. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, there's the connection. Go for the vital. Yeah, no crit, but that's okay. And a standard. So close. Well, Scurry, you're gonna sidestep, because dodges are awesome for you. Now, Ricky Ticky Tavi. I am pretty concerned, though, that one of those guys is going to start... Apparently he's in Scurry's vision or something like that. One thing I'm very concerned about is I don't want those Poison Globadiers coming up behind Scurry, because that could really cause him some trouble. Now, I got plenty of guys down there, and they can come charging up this ramp to help him, but I'd rather just avoid that whole scenario if I can. And if he ends his turn right there, or even in Overwatch, ooh, he's going to try and catch my guys in the crossfire. Not a real fan about that. If we can take out the Eshin Sorcerer, though, Scurry's got more than enough movement to make it back out there. Ah, there's Squick. That didn't feel good. Man, that's twice he's been stunned. Man, Squick is fucked. He's not coming out of that. He's taken 3 critical hits. And I think he just died. I can't see, so I don't know, but... Oh, come on, let me see. Is he gone? No. He's still up. Stuns everywhere. It's a bloodbath. Well, it certainly is that, yes. Alright, that guy's down there. So, Corey can certainly make it that far. I don't know if these two can. Whiskers probably can't. He'll have to wait a full another turn. Man, this is getting ugly. And there's the other one. Where's he coming to? Yeah, they're gonna go take out Squick. Squick's not gonna make it through this, which is a bummer. Still, the 2 of them will be caught between my guys, which might actually be a big help. God, I don't like that warp ammo. And I don't want to leave Scurry all by himself over there either. That's just not good. He's gone. He is very gone. Big bummer. Still, we're not out of the we're not done yet. We've got a good chance at this. Ah, my morale's taking a nasty hit though. I don't have a whole lot of my little guys left. I've pretty much got Buddy and Whiskers left. Well, and Ricket. Ricket's still awesome. I don't know if he can make it that far though. That's a long distance for him to get. Nope, he can't quite make it that far. So he'll come over here and try to avoid getting caught by them. Can Corey make it? Almost certainly. Corey's got a lot of move. Now he could charge and get a strong blow, which might be worth it. 83 or 82. Jeff or Ricky Tikki Tavi? Tough call. There we go. And one of these. Just for good measure. And with you, I guess a parry stance doesn't really matter too much to me. Now, Brayskull. He's got Scurry's sidestepping to deal with. And I don't think he can disengage. Oh, that's not nice. Looks like he failed the Wither, though. But we know he can cast up to 3 times if he gets lucky, and he doesn't have the stun recovery on him this time. Second Wither, is this one gonna work? Yeah, he managed to Wither Lump on the second one. Bummer. And what about his third one? Is he gonna maybe Wither Buddy? Or is he gonna take a swing at Scurry and try and soften him up? Wither Buddy. Man, and not a single curse. This guy's really resistant to taking penalties. Color me impressed. That caster means business. Poor Whiskers is really slowing up the works here. He just can't get there quick. He's a very aggressive damage dealer, but he has a hard time getting places. That is incredibly unfortunate, but I think maybe Buddy can skirt the line there? That or he was already poisoned, I'm not really sure which. No charge. I want to try and hit this guy twice. 64. Nah, it would take a crit to do it, but can still dish out a lot of damage. Your parry's a much better chance. Oh, he did avoid the poison, though. That's the wither effect that you see on him. So there's a very narrow area between those two clouds. Kind of curious to see what happens to that cloud. Because that second cloud there on the right is the one that we dropped. And normally it would have expired once it came around to Skrabak's turn again. But Skrabak fell before his turn could come around again. So we'll see what happens. It should disappear, I guess, at the end of this round. I would have figured it would have been linked to the initiative order. I guess I don't remember where Skrabak was. I didn't think he was this far back, but it's a possibility. And I think you're in ambush range of Whiskers. Yep. So the two of them are going to get involved. But Whiskers is awesome and gets a counterattack. Choke on that one, Dave. Of course, now Dave will answer me with a critical hit, so... Decent shot. They're both wearing heavy armor. Alright, so I feel better about having Whiskers come this direction, because I did not want him getting a shot off at Corey. That would be pretty ugly. Cletus. I haven't seen anybody use that name since my mutant from the League. I have no idea if there's any relation to that or not, but one way or another, name caught my eye. What are you doing? Are you going to charge Lump? It'd be kind of awesome if you charged Lump. Or are you going to work your way and try and go around? Yeah, he's going around. He's going to try and go for Corey. And another concern for me is I don't know if Lump's going to have guidance for another turn. His guidance might be expired. And if it is, that could cause some serious problems for us coming up. I can't be too upset even if he does suffer from it. Way to go, buddy. Because even if he does, he's still pulled off 2 criticals for us and just ripped his rats apart to a degree, so I'm not going to be too upset, but doesn't feel great. And Steve, who I would also not be surprised if he goes off that same direction. Although his leader's still right over there. I might send Lump after the leader. That might be the best plan I've got right now. It's a pity to take him away from all those guys. But Lump's a big dude. You gonna set up an ambush stance over there? Is that what you're gonna do? I have no idea what he's doing. I feel like he's leaving him there in case Lump goes for backup, but I don't know what this guy's trying for. Man, I wish Lump wasn't withered. Wither sucks. Well, whatever he's gonna do, he'd better do it quick. He's only got about 30 seconds left. And Lump hasn't actually taken any damage yet. And he's a big chunk of my morale. Oh, you know what I didn't even think to check is which one of those Globadiers was holding my idol. I hope I'm attacking the right one, because I'd love to get that back. That could be pretty critical here in the coming next several turns. He's charging, and he failed. Mighty charge, even. That was going to be a pretty tall order. Because Mighty Charge is a penalty to hit to start with, and then on top of that, you've got the failed Fear Test, which gives you like a minus 30% melee chance, so... And Lump was in dodge. That's a lot of stuff to overcome. Is that Poison Cloud still active? I think it is. Ah, he's got a lot of guys coming over here, though. He could start forcing some nasty all-alones over there. It's starting to look really critical that Lump passes that stupidity test if he's got to make one. Oh, no, mine is gone. Okay. Who are you attacking? Buddy? I think he's going for Buddy. I can only hope, because Buddy's got a lot of armor. Yep, that's Buddy. Still, that attack only did 18 points of damage, but, you know, we got 3 more of them coming. 2 more. Unless he saves some for counterattacks, he's about to run out. 1 left. The biggest one's done 18, but, you know, 4 attacks, it adds up. We done? We going for 1 more? 1 more. There it is, 16. 2 16s, 2 18s. Not the worst thing in the world. Lump, buddy, I'm begging you. Be intelligent for 1 turn. Or have another turn of guidance. I don't think you do, though. Does he? He does. Oh, but he's engaged with this little son of a bitch. Crap. Okay. Well, time for Lump to really start dishing it out. Black Hunger. Strong Blow. And then standard attacks for the remaining 2. So close. If he's got another turn, Lump should be able to finish him off, but... Oh, right, the Wither's gonna mess with Lump pretty badly, too. Willie P. Crap. There's a lot of rats converging on my spot down there, and I do not like it. Corey should be alright, but the others, they're gonna start running into some problems. There's a lot of guys down there. And those Poison and Globadiers don't have to do much to get into combat range. Come on, Willie P, what are you doing? I'm assuming you're going to take a shot at somebody, but I don't know who. Oh, he's switching. He's going into combat. Who with? That was a little bit of a weird glitch there. Gonna go around and fight with Corey, or what are you gonna do? Maybe take an ambush stance. Or delay. Yeah, he's going into ambush. Okay. Scurry Pal, I need you to kill this guy. Now. Good. Now, looking at my map here, I'm hoping I got a way all the way around. Because without triggering his ambush, this is going to get really tricky. And I don't know if I can trigger that from up here. Now, which one am I attacking? I am going after the right one, so I want him to die first. Watch out for that. If it's a trap, it's going to suck. I'll just go through it. Oh, crap. If I could guidance Lump from here, I would love to, but I don't think it's going to reach. Not that he needs it. He's in combat elsewhere anyway. Go for the hit. Oh, 95% and a miss. It's all right. Take him out. There you go. Now that Scurry's there, I'm going to take that back.
Your idol was stolen.
And now it has been retrieved. And he's dropped below his threshold, which is even better news. Now, can we get in here and deal with combat? Not quite. Bummer. Okay, so instead, we'll set him up against this guy and go for the Vital. No stun, but I'll take it. Okay, they succeeded theirs. This is going to start getting really interesting. I mean, I got Lump over there ready to start knocking them down, but they got to do some damage over here. And he's got the guys to do it. Is he going to just toss a Poison Globe in there? Reloading. But unless you run off somewhere where you can take a shot, you're not going to have any accuracy down there. And consuming the points to reload might limit his ability to get away. Ooh. Good shot. Unfortunate, but good shot. But I got two guys coming up next. One of them's Corey, and the other one is my delightful little dude who's hiding around the wall over there. 25 seconds. Poison Globe, yep, he's just going to start trying to contaminate everybody. Well, now I got to go for broke. We got to start taking these guys out. We got to take them out fast. Taking another reload. He might even have enough for an Overwatch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. And Ricket is next. And perfectly able to come over here. I don't want him to charge, though, because I want those 2 hits. I do, however, want him to be over as far as possible. Man, Jeff, you got a lot of hit points, pal. Oh, I can't take a sidestep, but we can definitely dodge. Might have been worth it to charge. Corey. I'm gonna have you warp poison. I'm gonna have you run over... Crap. That's exactly what I was trying to avoid doing. Well, nothing for it now. I'm gonna start laying into him. Warp and Weeping Poison. Decent counter, but he's got a lot of pain coming back this way. And a second dose of Weeping Poison. Take the parry. Oh, man, who knows what's going to happen here. If we can get both of these attacks off, we can kill El Chapo, but that's a pretty tall order. Yep. Oh, buddy. A dodge and a miss. That's a big bummer. Buddy's not going to survive this. He'll die in the next round, because he'll take the poison damage and he's just out. So the real problem is now we've got 2 more Warp Guard out there. Kind of thought one of them would probably focus on Scurry. He might actually, though. He could do it right now. Is he going to go for the charge? I don't know what this guy's doing. Well, he entered the Poison Globe. He was probably trying to avoid taking the Poison Globe damage. 2 attacks should be all he gets, and then the other 2 are tied up with my guys. But, and this is the real problem, his leader will get to go before I will. And depending on how that goes, this could really turn things around. Nope. Whiskers is awesome. Did Whiskers take a parry stance? I can't remember if he did. Whiskers is next. Whiskers' turn. Come on, come on, let Whiskers go. Let Whiskers go. I have half a mind to disengage with Whiskers and do some damage somewhere else. But he'd only get the 1 attack. I don't know. I don't think it'd be enough, so I'm gonna have him stick here. Start cleaving into Dave. Both of us are probably sitting here panicking, practically chewing on our nails, because this is an insanely close game. Now, he failed his test. Oh, he's still got a hit in, though. Can he take 2? I'm hoping he will. If he swings twice, it means he won't be able to disengage and run away from me. And I really need that. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure the
A
parry
new round has started.
actually won't work. 2 doses of Weeping Poison, Willie P. And Willie P will have a reduction in the number of attack points he's got. His offense points will be reduced thanks to the dose of Warp Poison he took. I don't like this, though. He's still got a leader and 2 heroes left. Now, I've got... Let's see, Buddy went down. Oh, he missed Corey. I think he'll still get a second attack, though. I hope he takes it. Dodge stance. Okay. That's fine by me, too. Now, El Chapo gets to go. El Chapo will almost certainly go after my leader. I fully expect him to. Yep, here it comes. He gets 4 attacks. Missed with the Precise Strike. Now, is he going to take another chance at that Precise Strike and hope for a stun? No. So there's 2. At least not yet. He might still decide to do it. 3. If I had not recently trimmed my nails, I would be chewing on them right now. Oh. It just takes 1 bad roll. Alright, we're good so far. Now it's Lump's turn. Now, if Lump can kill that guy, Lump should be able to get involved over here. Black Hunger, please, Lump. How much would this do? Not enough. So, come on, Lump. I need you to do damage. Yes! Way to go, Lump. All right, take another hit. Steve is now down. And Lump is free to come over here. And I could charge El Chapo, but I think what I'm going to do instead is get in close and go for the strong blow. Beautiful. And then you need to dodge, and it's Scurry's turn. And Scurry won't have to make all alone. Though that Poison Globe is still going to suck. Goodbye, El Chapo. This battle's done. So, a big round of applause to our opponent. He did valiantly. That was an incredibly close match. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope to do more of these, and please keep in mind as well, you can use the email address on my About tab. Hold on.
No survivor meeting.
Be quiet. Settle down, Filch. You can use the email address on my About tab to contact me. If you want to play a match of Mordheim, that's totally fine. I'm also looking for suggestions for games to play, and people who are willing to play other games. I've had another volunteer for Pulsar Lost Colony. If you're interested in joining us for that, please let me know. I've got a copy of Move or Die. We also do videos of Depth, Duck Game, Vermintide, several other games along those lines as well. So if you want to join us for any of those, let me know by sending me an email. And I will quite happily consider it and let you know, and I'll get back in touch with you regardless. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. Please stick around for more videos like it. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment in the section below, and I will see all of you in the next video. Catch you guys later.